Welcome to the Madhouse TV mathematics class. In continuation of our topic, change of subject formula. Today we are just going to look at problems on subject formula. We are going to take various problems on subject formula and see how we tackle each of them. So our first question will be 1. Make P the subject formula in I equal to PRT all over 100. That's the first question we are going to tackle. To make what? P the subject formula in I is equal to what? PRT all over what? 100. Now let's look at the solution. First, bring out the formula. I is equal to what? PRT all over what? 100. So what do? First, because we want to make P the subject, it means we are going to pull every other value, letters and value from P, so that P will stand alone. First, our 100 is dividing the values on top. From our principle, we say when a value is dividing, to move it to the other side of the equation, we multiply both sides by that value. So we can now simply say multiply what? Both sides by what? 100. So this will give us what? I times 100 is equal to what? PRT over 100, then times 100. 100 cancel out. So what do we have? We now have what? I times 100 gives us what? 100I is equal to what? PRT. Is that taken? So this gives us the first step. The next is for us to pull our R and T. R and T, they are multiplying our P. So in doing that, we are going to divide both sides of the equation by our RT. So we now have 100I divided by what? RT is equal to PRT divided by RT. RT will cancel out. So what are we having left now? This will now give us what? Therefore, our P is equal to what? 100I all over what? RT. And that becomes what? The answer to that problem. So simple. Making P the subject formula in I is equal to PRT over 100. We are going to look at another question. If, for instance, we are asked to make D, let's say make D subject what? Formula. If we are to make D the subject formula in an equation like this, let's say A is equal to C, open bracket, E minus D. Let's say you are asked to make D the subject formula. What do? Solution. Now let's look at the solution. A is equal to what? C, bracket open, E minus D, and bracket close. First, our C is multiplying the values in the bracket. To pull this C from this point, now, we are going to do what? Divide both sides by C. So when we divide both sides of the equation by C, we now have what? A over C. We now become what? E minus D. Because when C divides this side, it cancels out. So this is what we have now. We are planning to make D the subject, but we have minus D here. For us to neutralize this negativity, we can simply add D to both sides of the equation so that D becomes positive, because it is D that we want to make subject. So A over C plus D is equal to what? E minus D plus D. This will cancel out. So what do we have left now? A over C plus D is equal to what? E. Is equal to E. Because it's equal to E now, we are now going to look for what? Our D. Our A over D will now move to the other side of the equation. And when it moves to the other side of the equation, it becomes what? Minus. So our D becomes equal to what? E minus what? A all over C. So we have made what? Our D the subject of the formula. We are going to look at another example. Example number 3. We are to make V subject formula. Let's make V subject formula in 1 over F equal to 1 over U plus 1 over V. We are making V subject formula. So to make our V subjects in this equation, what do? 1 over F is equal to what? 1 over U plus 1 over V. Conventionally, our subject, we normally leave them by the left. So we can simply rearrange this by writing it as 1 over U plus 1 over V is equal to what? 1 over F. So it still means the same thing. So now, what do? We are going to pull 1 over U to the other side. It's positive here. When it crosses the equality sign, it becomes minus. It's the same thing by saying subtract 1 over U from both sides. So we now have 1 over V is equal to 1 over F minus 1 over U. So we're going to look for the LCM of F and U. The LCM of F and U is what? FU. So what do here? Now look at this. I want to bring out something. Our FU, we are dividing it with what? Our F. So when we say FU divided by F, F cancel, we now have what? U. U times 1 gives us what? U. Minus, when FU is divided by U, what do we have? We have F left. Times 1 gives us what? F. So we now have 1 over V is equal to U minus F over FU. We want to make our V subject, but what do we have here? The reciprocal of V. So to get our V, we are going to invert. We are going to do what? Invert both sides. To invert means to turn the fractions upside down. So this becomes what? V over 1 is equal to what? Fu over U minus F. So we have succeeded in making our V the subject. So we can simply write this now as what? Therefore, V is equal to what? Fu all over U minus what? F. So we have made V our subject formula. Okay, so we are going to look at question number 4. This. Express L. We are going to express L, the subject relationship of the relationship. We are going to express L, the subject of the relationship. T is equal to 2 pi square root L all over G. Solution. We have T is equal to 2 pi square root L over G. Now what do first? To put 2 theta from this place, we divide both sides. So we now have T all over 2 theta is equal to square root L all over G. Now the next thing we should do is to pull the square root sign. To pull the square root from our principle, we make the other side to become what? Square. So we now have T all over 2 pi raised to the power of 2 is equal to what? L all over G. Now, to pull our G from this place, what do? We multiply both sides by G. So it becomes what? T over 2 pi all square G is equal to what? L. Because when G multiply both sides. So our L as the subject formula can also be written as this. What do we have? T raised to power 2 G all over 2 square here gives you what? 4 and pi square. Our formula can be in this form or in this form. We have made L our subject formula. And the last we are going to take on our questions, let's say we have to given the formula, let's say given the formula H is equal to, let me just say, M open bracket V raised to power 3 minus U square, let me say close bracket, and let me just say have over 2gx. Then we say what? Make V subject. Make V subject what? Formula. We are going to look at a problem like this. First, we have H is equal to what? M open bracket V raised to power 3 minus U square all over 2g what? X. First and foremost, we are going to pull our 2gx from this that is dividing. We use it to do what? Multiply both sides. When we multiply both sides, we are going to get what? 2gx H is equal to what? M open bracket V raised to power 3 minus U square. Then the next is to pull the M from there. The M is multiplying here. So what do? We use this M to divide both sides. So we now have what? 2gxh divided by M is equal to what? V cubed minus U squared. We are looking for V. So our minus U squared is going to move to the other side of the equation. Because it's negative here, when it crosses the equality sign, it changes to what? Positive. We now have what? 2gxh all over M plus U squared is equal to what? V cubed. So our V is now cubed. To make it the subject, what do? Our principle says that you are going to find the root, the nth root of the other side. So we now have our V will now be equal to 2gxh all over M plus what? U squared to the cube root. So this becomes our what? Answer. Questions like this may also be seen in objectives. If it is seen in objective, at times, peradventure, they may not have left the answer in this form. Peradventure, the value may be expressed in another form. We can still go on by finding the LCM here by saying V can also be written as the cube root. We have what? Finding the LCM here, what do we have? LCM here is M. M divide M will give you what? 1 times the value on top. You have 2gxh. Then plus, we now have what? MU squared. And this gives us what? The final answer. So your answer can be either in this form or in this. You have made V the subject formula. You have gained from the mathematics class. Please don't forget to share, like, follow, and comment on all our social media platforms and subscribe. God bless you.